So let's talk about nutrition and how we can make nutrition as simple as possible so you can literally get the results you want without overcomplicating kind of diets, fad diets, different eating strategies, all this kind of stuff. So what I've come up with is the Smart Eating Blueprint. Now, this is basically a plug-in and play system for eating well without getting the stress around it. So there's no complicated meal plans here. There's no restrictive diets per se. There's no overwhelming rules. It's just going to be straightforward frameworks that are going to work for the busiest people in the world. Okay, so follow this blueprint and you literally cannot fail. So first up, we've got the 3-2-1 rule, which is basically 3 parts color, 2 parts protein, 1 part carbs or fats. Okay, so we're going to go into the 3 parts color, and I want you to build every single plate like this. So first up, 3 parts equal color. We've got fill half your plate with vegetables or with fruit. Think rainbow. Okay, leafy greens, bright peppers, orange carrots, purple cabbage, all this kind of stuff. The more colors, the more nutrients, in the most basic format we could think of. Okay, then we've got 2 parts protein, so I want you to go 1 to 2 palm size portions of maybe chicken, fish, eggs, beans, tofu, Greek yogurt, all that kind of stuff. The reason this is very, very important, and it is super important with your nutrition if you're trying to improve your kind of body composition and your physique, is that protein keeps you satiated, it supports your metabolism, it helps you build lean muscle tissue, and it's going to help you recover. Okay, so it's very important for that. And then we're going to look at 1 part of either carbs or fats. So a fist-sized portion of could be rice, potatoes, pasta, or bread if it's carbohydrates, or a thumb-sized portion of nuts, oils, avocado, or cheese for the healthy fat side of things. Don't avoid fats, guys. It's not the 80s anymore. We are looking to proactively get fats into our diet to help with hormone health, to help with lots of other systems in the body, like absorbing nutrients correctly, that kind of stuff. But yeah, carbs and fats, either a fist-sized portion of carbs or a thumb-sized portion of fats. Okay, now the golden kind of hack behind this and the truth is that if every meal has protein, color, and a bit of balance to it, you are going to be winning. Okay, this doesn't necessarily require calorie counting per se to do it this way. There's no complicated macros to track. It's just a simple visual guide. But I'm going to come over to calorie counting and tracking in a second. Okay, now your built-in portion guide here. So we can just use your hand to work on portion guides. Okay, now forget the scales if it's going to be like too much of a faff to do it. We want to make this as simple as possible. Your hands are going to be the perfect tools for this, so they're always with you and they pretty much scale perfectly to your body size. So palm of protein, okay, 1 palm size of protein, 1 to 2 palm size portions per meal. So whether it's grilled chicken, salmon, could be a serving of lentils, whatever it is, your palm is the perfect measure for that. Then we've got a fist size of carbohydrates, so 1 fist size portion of starchy carbs like rice, pasta, potatoes, bread. It gives you sustained energy without overdoing it and over consuming carbs, which we generally do in modern society. Then it's going to be 2 fists of vegetables, so aim for at least 2 fist size portions of non-starchy veg. It could be any form of veg, colourful foods. That's what we're looking for there. And then a thumb-sized portion of healthy fats, nuts, seeds, olive oil, avocado, small but mighty for flavour, mighty for satisfaction, great for absorbing nutrients, okay? Bigger hands equals bigger portions, smaller hands equals smaller portions. Of course it does, but your body naturally calibrates the perfect sizing for you. Generally, your hand size and your body size kind of goes hand in hand, no pun intended. Now, plug and play meal templates here. So I'm going to give you a basic kind of plug in and play meal template. This is how you can structure your kind of daily nutrition using this blueprint. And this template is going to kind of take away the guesswork of meal planning without giving you a complete kind of rigid structure that you kind of don't really want to follow. We want some more flexibility with your food choices. So first up is breakfast: protein, fruit, carbs. Okay, an example could be scrambled eggs on wholemeal toast with some berries on the side or something. You could have Greek yogurt with banana and granola. It could be a protein smoothie with oats and mixed fruit, something like that. Okay, lunchtime, we're looking at protein plus veg plus carbs. So it's chicken salad wrapped with sweet potato wedges, for example. Could be tuna and bean salad with a bit of crusty bread, or tofu stir fry with a bit of brown rice, something like that. And then dinner time, we're looking for protein, veg, and carbs. So we're looking for grilled salmon, roasted veg, bit of quinoa, or some lean beef with steamed broccoli and maybe some mashed potato, or a chickpea curry with rice. And then snack-wise, protein plus fruit or nuts. So it could be an apple with almond butter. It could be Greek yogurt with mixed nuts, protein bar with a banana, or hummus with carrot sticks. These are some examples that you can plug into your life right now and just go. Systems, go. Okay. So the daily non-negotiables when it comes to your nutrition, this is what I want you to kind of adhere to. These 5 habits are your foundation. They are the foundation for not just losing body fat or building muscle. They're the foundation for overall health. If you master these, progress will become inevitable. It's a guarantee. And they're simple enough to maintain during the busiest of weeks, powerful enough to transform your life and your health. So protein at every single meal. Never, never, never skip the protein, guys. It keeps you satisfied, stabilizes blood sugar, maintains muscle mass. Even snacks should include a protein source, okay, as much as you can possibly get in. 2 liters of water daily, no excuses here. Hydration supports every single bodily function. Keep a water bottle handy, sip it throughout the course of the day. It's going to help with energy. It's going to help with so many different things in life. 3 colors daily. At least 3 colors daily, so eat a variety of colorful foods, a rainbow of fruits and vegetables. Different colors provide different key nutrients in life. Variety is key for optimal health and energy. This way, the 80-20 flexibility rule, you know, the Pareto principle I talk about, whole foods 80% of the time, allow for 20% flexibility for meals, outs, treats, special occasions, that kind of stuff. Perfection isn't required, being consistency is, and reset, don't restart. So if you slip up, simply reset at your next meal. Don't be an idiot about it and think, oh, I've had one bad meal, I might as well blow the whole thing. Doesn't make any sense, does it? Start again. Think about it. Next day, start again. Let's reset. It's not a complete restart. Every meal is a fresh opportunity to nourish your body. So we're not waiting until Monday. We're not waiting until next month and think, oh, I've messed up now. I'll start that day. It's thinking, right, I've had a meal that isn't quite a plan. I'm going to start on the next meal perfectly. We're going to get back on track. Simple as that. Reset. Back to it. The golden rule with this is that if every meal has protein, color, and balance, you literally cannot fail. It's a lovely, well-rounded meal for overall health. Keep it simple. Build each plate with the 3-2-1 rule. Hit your daily non-negotiables. Stay consistent with it. That is the system. Plug and play. No complexity, no confusion, just results, guys. And the last thing I'm going to touch upon here is we must track in some metric. Okay, we don't have to be tracking your calories. Okay, so I know it triggers some people, but we need to track food in some metric. Otherwise, it's just guessing. It's just freestyling. And when we do that, it's very easy to go off track. Without tracking, portion sizes creep up, food quality slips without you even noticing about it. So we need the data to make adjustments that guarantee your progress. So it could be tracking calories in an app, which is definitely the best way. Okay, if that doesn't trigger you, do it because it gives you data. It is the most scientific way of doing stuff. It is literally a foolproof way of getting the results that you want. Complete a written food diary is another way to do it. So you can write food, portion sizes, quality of food down on a piece of paper in a food diary or on your iPad or whatever. Or you send your photos of your meals and you can upload that in the food journal in the Everfit app, in the Zenith Fit app. Or you can send them to me, or you can just take photos yourself and keep them in your own folder. You know, keeping accountable some way is mega, mega important with nutrition because it's very easy to, even when you're not thinking about it or you're stressed, to go into the kitchen, grab something and then just not even consider those calories. There's extra calories or extra excess kind of food that you're eating, quality and quantity of food. So we must track progress in some way. There's a couple of different ways to do it, but you must track in some way. Okay, and that, guys, is a smart eating blueprint. This is a foolproof system, honestly. You integrate this into your life, you plug and play it into your life. There's no looking back, all right? Any questions with this, give me a shout and I'll speak to you later.